water is very important for curing your blocks. I'm emphasizing this one so that people must really understand. Welcome to Block 929. My name is Ted. Today I'm at the site, at a customer site. Here we are going to make blocks for the customer. I've been sharing information about how to start a business, a cement block business. And one of the businesses that you can start is to make blocks for your clients on site. So this is what we are doing. We have also decided to start this business. So today we are at our customer, is our first customer. We'll be making blocks. The customer needs about 2,500 blocks. So that is why we acquired this vehicle. So this vehicle was acquired so that we can carry our machine and also we can carry our stuff inside and we can go to the customer site and make blocks. So what happens is we charge the customer labor. So it's 100 kwacha per block, and the customer buys all the materials. As you can see here, the customer has bought quarry dust, and also we have advised the customer to buy pebblestone. Yeah, so if we can come closer. Right, because quarry dust, the quarry dust we get in Malawi is very fine. As you can see, it's very, very, very fine. So what we advise the customer is to buy also pebble stones, the 10mm pebble stones. So our customer wants very strong blocks because he wants to build a fence. So what we're doing is the mixture that we're using is 1:4. Normally we do 1:5, which is 1 bag of cement by 5 wheelbarrows of quarry dust. But this time around we're doing 1 bag of cement with 4 wheelbarrows of quarry dust. But what we're doing is 3 wheelbarrows of quarry dust plus 1 wheelbarrow of pebble stone mixed together with 1 bag of cement. So we are producing 30 blocks. So if we go that side, I'll be able to show you what's going on. Okay. The pebble stone, you can come close, much closer. The pebble stone that I'm talking about, some people call it quarry stone. It's 10mm, so it's very small, little stones that we mix together with the quarry dust. This is actually to help to compact the block so that it becomes very strong. Yeah, so that's why we're mixing that. When the quarry dust is just too fine, the block doesn't have enough tension or compaction. So that's why we add a little bit of pebble stone. We're buying from a customer. We're buying from a Chinese supplier. When you go into direction of going to Blantyre, there's a Chinese quarries who supplies us. What they do is you pay them and they will come and deliver to your site. So that's very convenient for us. So we can actually get the material at our site. This business is very good because it helps, more especially people who cannot be able to manage the process of making blocks themselves. More especially in this case, our customer is in diaspora. So yeah, he just arranged with us to make the blocks for them because they know that if they work with us, we are going to make good quality blocks. Most of the people know that we at Gizmo Machines, we are specializing in cement blocks and cement block machines. Therefore, if they use our services, they are guaranteed that their blocks will be of good quality. The blocks that we are seeing over there, we made them yesterday. So I'll take you there so that you can see the blocks that we've made. So the blocks you are seeing here, we've made them yesterday. And what we do is we ask the customer, when the customer wants us to make blocks for them, they will tell us where the blocks must be made. We will go visit the site, and then we advise the customer that they flatten the site itself so that our machine can be able to work properly. Because we're using a mechanic machine, so it requires the ground must be level and flat. And then the customer also has to make arrangement that there must be water on the site, because it's very important for making blocks and also for curing of the blocks. On this side, the customer has built a well, and since it's in the month of end of October, there is not enough water in the well. So there is also a river at the bottom, so they are also able to go and collect water at the river. So yeah, water is very important. That must be available on the site, and it must be a lot of water for the curing of the blocks. So yeah, the camera will show you right now how the blocks are looking like. We will bring our own machines, we will bring our own fuel, we will bring our own labor. The customer will just supply us with the materials that I've shown you, the people stone and the quarry dust and water, and then also people who must be watering the blocks. All right, thank you. As you can see now that our client also on the site itself, because there's no construction, this area, there's no construction around here. So he has actually built a storeroom where you have somebody who will be guarding the place. And also the storeroom is where they're going to be storing some of the materials. And you can see the cement has been bought already for the project that we're going to be doing here. So if we come here, I want to show you where the well is. All right, yeah, this is the well. That's where all the water for making of the blocks is coming from. But like I said, that because it's at we are in the month of November, we're just about to have rainy season. Most of the wells are not having enough water, so they still go down to the river to go and collect water. Yeah, so as you can see now that with us coming in to start this business, it's going to help a lot of people who have no time to monitor the manufacturing of their blocks, and they are assured that when they use our services, we are going to produce blocks that are very strong and with good quality. And we know that the quality is going to be guaranteed because of the methods that we're using. We're using machines that are mechanical, which can compress the blocks very well. And also we have a team that is very skilled and experienced that have been doing this for quite a long time. So don't forget, if you want blocks to be made, you want somebody who can make your blocks and give you good quality blocks, you can come to us at Gizmo. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 08888 49815, 08888 49815. You can WhatsApp us and you can send us a message on Facebook at Gizmo Innovations. Thank you very much. All right, so water normally in Malawi, the process of collecting water is normally done by the ladies, and this is also a good source of income for them because it creates opportunities for something to earn money for. As you can see, the women are just coming from the river. They just put the water from the river, and then this water is going to be used for curing the blocks. The blocks themselves, they have to be watered 3 times a day. Those who can afford, they build a dam and then we'll just submerge the blocks in the water. But in this case, they have to bring the water, put it in the drums, and then that water is going to be poured on the blocks themselves. And this actually, as you can see, that's how the curing. That's how we cure the blocks. You have to give them a lot of water so that the water has to go into the core of the block. So normally what we're doing is we're trying to fill the holes of the block itself so that there's enough water in the blocks. If you don't do this, your blocks are not going to have any quality at all. And your customer is going to complain that you didn't produce blocks that are good. Since the curing is done by the customer, we still monitor the curing of the blocks to make sure that it's done properly, because the quality of the block at the end of the day, they're still gonna put the responsibility on us. So even though they're doing the curing themselves, we monitor to make sure that they're doing it the right way, the curing of the blocks. It's very important to cure blocks with water, because if you don't do that, that is why most of the blocks are not strong. I've watched many people in West Africa talking on YouTube that the blocks that side are not strong. And the reason why the blocks are not strong is because they don't put enough water on the blocks after they've made them. Thank you very much for watching.
This is Phase Music.
This is how the Gizmo machine rolls.